As a part of the Gold Standard program, I am in Ahmedabad today, and my guest for the show is Mr. Jatin Parekh. Mr. Jatin Parekh is also fondly called Jatin Bhai. He put the 4th Tanishq showroom in CG Road, Ahmedabad in the year 1997. His current showroom is in Shiv Ranjani Crossroads, where we are meeting. सबसे पहले you tell me about your initial businesses and then foray into Titan Industries.
See, I started my career in 1976 और कम से कम समझिए 20 साल तक हम लोग ट्रेडिंग करते रहे, which was called as a trading of import license. And during 1997, I entered into a brand called Tanishq by way of a franchisee model.
So those days, in 1997, it was early days for Tanishq, and it was only one decade, the first decade of Titan Company Limited.
Yeah.
So being one of the pioneers in jewelry retail business,
Yeah.
what was your motivation and what was your belief those days that you put up this store?
I'll tell you one thing, that we have been selected when I wanted to go for a franchisee model, that too into a jewelry business. We had come across 2 franchisee applications. One was of a Parekh Platini and one was of a Titan. And in our group, there were about 13 people who were to take a decision on this.
Jatin bhai, what's your current footprint? How many people you employ and how many cities are you there?
See, as a group, we are into a lot of cities of Ahmedabad as well as Delhi and Guwahati also. But when we talk about Tanishq, our footprint is in Ahmedabad and Mehsana only. And current staff strength is almost like 210 people.
Okay. And how many stores do you have?
Totality, we operate on a 19 stores, but certain stores are on a FOCO model. But FOFO model, when we talk about, I think we run about 10 stores.
In Tanishq, how many?
We are running 3 Tanishq, 2 in the city of Ahmedabad and 1 Mehsana, which is about 80 kilometers away from Ahmedabad.
210 people, you said, in the
Yeah.
jewelry business.
Yeah.
Right.
Jewelry business would be somewhere around 140 sort of a thing.
All right. How do you manage your people?
I would strongly believe that retail is nothing but managing a people. I think we always see that it's a family. Whenever anybody enters into the group, we always tell them it's a family.
Yeah.
So there will be a caring, there will be a sharing, there could be a lot of other things also which can happen. But first and foremost thing is that if I don't take care of my people, I don't think that I'll be a successful retailer. So prime focus and funda is to become a very, very people-centric policies, implementation, their care and all those things which we take very carefully.
मेरा नाम गोपी पंचाल है। मैं यहाँ 20 ईयर से काम करती हूँ। मेरे साथ साथ मेरे कलीग्स भी 10-15 साल पुराने हैं। उसकी वजह से एक बॉन्डिंग क्रिएट हुआ है। तो हम सब मिलके एवरी ईयर टू ईयर एक गोल अचीव करते हैं, अवार्ड विनिंग अचीव करते हैं। उससे क्या है कि हमारा विद इन 1 मंथ पहले ही हमारा मेगा स्टोर में कन्वर्ट हो गया। उसका मुझे प्राउड है।
Amisha, Jatin Bhai was mentioning about you, and he told me that he has been mentoring you for about close to a decade. You have been helping him to craft many policies. Could you tell me some of the policies which are unique to, which are special for Trident Creation and also special to your heart?
Swendu, much thanks for this opportunity. First of all, I'd like to start by saying that we have learnt a lot from Titan Company and we've grown with the company. Couple of HR policies that are very dear to me and my heart are, first being the support staff welfare. I say this because for every launch and relaunch of our stores, our office boys work so hard. They work long extended hours. They put in their best to ensure that we are able to start our store at the targeted date. For this, I really salute them, and we are all very thankful for their ownership. And as a gesture, what we do is we give them something that is meaningful and useful for them. So It could be a blender mixer, it could be a hand blender, it's the induction plate. So these are the things that we give them after every launch or a relaunch of the store. We were at one of the BAMs and we were in touch with our office people back in Ahmedabad, and when we were talking to them, we got to know that scorching hot in Ahmedabad, it was about 47 degrees. It was a very impulse thought that time, and we said that we have all the luxuries and we are always in a very comfortable environment and atmosphere. We decided at that point in time to distribute coolers to all our office boys. They do not have this luxury. So Endu, apart from this, we also have a family mediclaim policy whereby the entire family of the employee is covered under this policy, and this is eligible for everyone, let that be a valet person or the RSO, the office boy, the FM, the SM. We also distribute festive goodies and notebooks. We also have one child education for our employees.
गीता पटेल जी तनिष्क शिवरंजनी में 2005 से काम कर रही है, तो अभी आपका रोल क्या है?
फ्लोर मैनेजर का।
आप कहाँ से शुरुआत करी थी?
मैंने पहले RSO से स्टार्ट किया था, मैं सेल्स में थी और अभी प्रमोट होके फिर मैं फ्लोर मैनेजर गई।
आपकी कंपनी में खासियत क्या क्या है?
मेरी कंपनी क्या है कि मेरे को कभी ऐसा लगता ही नहीं कि मैं जॉब कर रही हूँ, मेरे एक फैमिली जैसा लगता है।
आपका स्टोर 400 करोड़ का स्टोर है।
400 करोड़ का स्टोर।
प्रेशर तो बहुत होता होगा।
प्रेशर होता है लेकिन कभी फील नहीं होता। सपोर्ट हमेशा मैम का, जतिन सर का इतना रहता है कि कभी वो फील नहीं होता है।
आपको इस कंपनी में आगे क्या क्या सपोर्ट मिला?
सपोर्ट ये मेरी डॉटर जब पढ़ाई करती थी तो वो टाइम पे वो फीस का जो चाइल्ड एजुकेशन का है वो मिलता है। फिर मेरी डॉटर की शादी के टाइम पे भी समझो कि तो हमेशा सपोर्ट रहा है।
We have the best incentive policy. Why I say it's the best incentive policy? Only because the RSO many a times would take home more than what the FM or the SM earns. This is only because sky is the limit for them. We do not have any cap over here, and you perform well and you are able to take home much better.
Myself राजेश पाटलिया, मैं 13 साल से तनिष्क में काम कर रहा हूँ। मुझे ऐसा लगता है कि मैं एक अहम पिलर हूँ ट्राइडेंट कंपनी का। दूसरा मुझे ये बताना है कि मैंने यहाँ पे बहुत सारा अचीवमेंट किया है। मैंने अपना घर बनाया है ये कंपनी से, जो इंटरेस्ट फ्री लोन मुझे दी है जतिन सर ने। मैंने एक गाड़ी भी ली है इसी तरह से, और इसके अलावा भी हमारा चिल्ड्रन एजुकेशन के भी हमें सर सपोर्ट करते रहते हैं।
So it's a very performance driven culture.
Absolutely.
Despite the care and share that you talk about. Yeah, it's not actually a couple, but it's quite a few. And these are very warm practices, people appreciate, participate. These are not defined in HR manuals and books.
Other important aspect of one of our HR policies is growth plan. I would say growth plan has really transformed a lot of people to another level in our organization. There's a boy in our organization called Vikas. He started with office boy. He was then promoted to, he showed interest. He was then promoted to a cashier, and he's now a BOS.
Wow. It's a very, very inspirational story. आप 2005 में क्या काम करते थे?
मैं सर यहाँ पे 2005 में जब ज्वाइन किया तब मैंने स्टार्टिंग किया था ऑफिस बॉय से।
उस समय क्या क्या काम करते थे आप?
उस टाइम पे मैं जस्ट कस्टमर को पानी सर्व करना है, क्लीनिंग करना है, वो सब बर्तन साफ करना है, टी कॉफ़ी वो सर्व करना, वो सब काम कर रहा था।
बहुत अच्छा। फिर धीरे धीरे आपने कैसे अपना जर्नी देखा?
यहाँ पे उतना मीन्स एक पॉजिटिव पॉइंट है कि हमारे जो ऑनर है वो हमें हमारे अंदर जो भी एबिलिटीज़ है उनको परखते हैं।
तो आपने नेक्स्ट रोल क्या किया?
यस, हीरो की परख रहती है, ऐसे हमारे सर को भी हीरो की परख है, तो उन्होंने हमें एक चांस दिया। तो यहाँ पे मैंने कैशियर का काम किया, असिस्टेंट कैशियर में काम किया पहले, उसके बाद मैंने कारीगर का भी काम किया।
अभी आप क्या कर रहे हैं?
अभी मैं 400 CR का BOS हूँ।
So Endu, lastly, I'll just add one more policy that we follow since many years. That is, we have the annual award night function that takes place. This really motivates all our team members. We have a little entertainment portion for them as well, along with the award night. We also have a quarterly function for them. Lastly, we also have an annual picnic that takes place.
हाय, I'm ऋषिकेश पटेल। मैं TCPL ग्रुप में करीबन 17 साल से हूँ। मैं स्टोर मैनेजर हूँ मणिनगर ब्रांच का। तो 2-3 चीज़ है जो मेरे को बहुत ज़्यादा पसंद है, वो मैं आपके साथ शेयर करना चाहूँगा कि हमारा जो लीव एनकेजमेंट वो कंपनी बहुत अच्छी तरह से देती है। मान लीजिए कि हमें साल में 35 लीव मिलती है। अगर हमारा जो हम रिटेल के अंदर रहते हैं तो वो कई यूज़ हम कर भी नहीं पाते, तो साल में क्या होगा, कंपनी उसको हमें हैंड कैश करती है कि कंपनी ग्रेजुइटी देती है कि मान लो कि जितने भी स्टाफ है जो अपना टाइम यहाँ पे देती है तो कंपनी ग्रेट्यूट के हिसाब से उनको ग्रेजुइटी देती है। हमारी कंपनी क्या करती है, पूरा दिन स्टोर बंद करके पूरे स्टाफ को पिकनिक पे ले जाती है। मैं अपने दिल से ट्राइडेंट क्रिएशन की सराहना करता हूँ। थैंक्स अ लॉट।
A little about how you induct your people and how do you train them subsequently once they come into your system.
Design, training and an induction center at our head office. We have an induction manual curated as well. Additionally, we also have an induction happening on the floor at the respective boutique. Training is an integral part of our organization. It's a continual process and one of the focus areas for us as well. You know, we want to ensure that we are able to update and upgrade our team members. So a constant training takes place at our head office. Now these trainings are kind of bifurcated into various aspects. One of them being training for soft skills and personality development. Another training that takes place is for team bonding and team building, you know. Also, we focus how they can accept challenges. We also send our FMs, SMs and RSOs to other Tanishq stores across the country for peered learning.
It is said that a caring organization is an organization which listens to its people. So Avisha, how do you listen to your people?
In fact, there was something that I wanted to share over here. We don't only want to train our people and stop. What we also do is hired a senior consultant and a trainer who has been a part of the organization in the past few years. So we conducted a survey for every single member of Group Trident, from the valet to the office boy to the floor manager and the store manager.
And what was the outcome?
So we had a questionnaire whereby we wanted to understand their thoughts, we wanted their suggestions, we wanted their feedback in order to make any improvement or any changes that is required in the organization. We've also changed a couple of things in our policy. So we are open to it because we feel that there is always a scope of improvement and we'd like to get better and better.
What did you change?
So there was a leave encashment point that was being highlighted. My head office team wanted the 4th Saturday off. So we have also included that 4th Saturday is off for them. There were a couple of flexible hours that also we have incorporated.
To support those employees.
Yes.
Yeah, that's the true sign of a listening organization.
Yes.
नेहा, आप कब से ग्रुप ट्राइडेंट में काम कर रही हैं?
मैं 9.5 साल से ग्रुप ट्राइडेंट में काम कर रही हूँ।
और आपका रोल क्या है?
मैं एक कस्टमर रिलेशनशिप मैनेजर हूँ यहाँ पर।
और आप लोग का काम क्या है?
हम लोग का काम है कि हम कस्टमर से बात करते हैं, कस्टमर से सर्विस लेवल की भी हम बात करते हैं, कस्टमर को यहाँ से कॉल करके जो भी ऑफ़र रहती है उसके बारे में बताते हैं और कस्टमर से सर्विस के लिए भी कॉल जाता है यहाँ से।
So, आपके कंपनी में क्या खासियत है? आप काफ़ी वक्त से यहाँ पर काम कर रही है, 9-9.5 साल।
जी, मेरी कंपनी की खासियत मैं बताऊँ तो बहुत सारी है। जैसे कि मैं आपको एक टाइम बताऊँ, मैं जब प्रेग्नेंट थी वो टाइम पे जब मैं ऑफिस आती थी तो मेरे लिए एक फ्लेक्सिबल टाइम था।
आपकी जॉब सिक्योर थी?
जी बिल्कुल, मेरी जॉब सिक्योर थी उस टाइम पर।
और आपको उस समय कितना छुट्टी मिला था?
मुझे पूरा 6 मंथ का मैटरनिटी लीव मिला था और 6 मंथ का पूरा सैलरी भी मुझे मिला था उस टाइम पर।
एज अ मदर आपको कुछ और सपोर्ट मिला?
भी हमारे यहाँ पर टॉयज़ एंड गेम लाइब्रेरी है। तो हमारी कंपनी को 25 ईयर कंप्लीट हुए तो वो इवेंट में भी मुझे बुलाया था उस टाइम पे।
So Jatin bhai, I've spent the full day with you, your daughter Amisha and your larger family of the Tanishq staff.
So nice of you, Suvendu.
I want to end this show by asking you one final question,
Sure.
and that is, what is your final goal in Tanishq?
See, as I mentioned earlier in my speech, that I have learned a lot from Titan, and मैं काफ़ी शुक्रगुजार हूँ Titan company का, and I am lucky also. So I have a vision. That vision is to create a company. I remember Bhaskar, but whenever हम लोग BAM वगैरह में जाते, they used to say that he wants to create a company. A
Yes.
company which is ethical, system process driven, and people oriented. So even that's what is my goal. And what we have drawn a plan for our 3-year vision, which we have started from 23-24. By March 2026, we want to become 1,000 crore retail company in an organized segment, which is a very good achievement, and I think there will be very few such companies in Ahmedabad having retail turnover of 1,000 crore. So that what is my final goal and final achievement we are planning.
So Jatin bhai, all the best. So far, there is every indication that you will be able to achieve what you aim for. Thank you very much for your time.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Suvendu. And I would like to add over here that ये gold standard जो program आपने चलाया हुआ है, I think you have driven a lot of other programs also since past 3.5 years. I am seeing it. And what I have noticed is कि gold standard program में it's an maybe reconcile a concentrated version of 8 minutes, 10 minutes of each of the franchise who are doing their best practices. So in my case, what I have done is I have downloaded all these programs onto one folder, and whenever I am traveling, I just listen to that, because no one is complete. No, you are complete. No, I am complete. I think listening to different ideas is making you always inspired. और आप भी अपना कुछ ना कुछ चालू करते रहते हैं. So I think thanks for introducing that program to all our franchisee, and thanks for visiting specially from Bangalore to Ahmedabad and sparing one day for us.
I am sure that there are many associates who are already a part of Titan company, and many who will join will feel very inspired by what you have achieved and what you are going to achieve in the coming years. Thank you very much from all of us at Titan.